Good morning. It is very early. It's about 8:30, maybe 9:15. We're here in just near a village called Yatton, near Bristol. And I'm here with, as you can see behind me, another group. I'm here with my main group, the Gordano Valley Metal Detecting group, the GVMD. You will be hearing more about them throughout the day. We're going to be detecting just this field here today. It's got a Roma villa just nearby, so we should be able to find a couple of decent things. It's a footpath down the bottom of the field, running along a river, so that should be good. At some stage, we are going to be hearing from the co-leaders of the group and hopefully get some more information on how you guys can get involved as well. So let's see if we can find anything at all. And hopefully, less wind noise. See this? Yeah? Yeah? Mudder. Stops the wind, apparently. Can't wait. Yeah, so let's get to it. First signal goes, I reckon. The 59. See how we do. Hard ground. Oh, not too bad. Still using my grand uncle spade. Still serving me well. Nice hard. Already had one bent spade already this morning, apparently. Try and make as nice a plug as we possibly can. Let's go in straight with the endpoint, I think. Oh, well, what's that? That's not it, is it? That's a rock fill. Big old rock. Let's bring it up a little bit. Let's see what the old sun power has to say. Yeah. Sunpow says nothing. Just check my plug just to make sure. Nope. It must be a bit further down. Dig a bit more. The big detector still says, yeah, I might have dug slightly in the wrong place. Maybe let's make the hole just that little bit bigger. And you hear all the other detectorists getting stuck in to their finds as well. Right. Oh. Very dry. Very dry. Let's see what we say now. Looks like more on the right hand side there. Let's do another bit. Hey, shush, shush, shush. Oh, the detector's going crazy. Shush, let's put you down. Oh, it's going to be a rough day. Oh, let's get some of that grass out. Right, let's see how that's done. Still down there. Let's see what the old sunpow says. Wait for the beep. There it is. Oh, let's get you actually. I missed it completely when I dug. There's nothing over here. Right, look what I've bloody got, boys and girls. Oh, it's not the same one. I had to buy a new one, unfortunately. Could not find the other one for all the life of me, but I did get my gloves, as you can see, so that's all right. Let's break ground with this one. see what comes up. Quite noisy, this field, apparently. A lot of complaints coming up of the noise level, so we'll see. Is that it there that's just come up there? No, it looks like that's a bit of dirt, I reckon. Let's get the old pinpointer back in. Alright, let's try. Nope. Nope. Don't do this with a ring on. I've made that mistake before. Oh. Ooh. What do we have here? Can you see that? It's right there. Let's re-angle you a little. And what have we got? Let's get you back in the sun a bit as well. What is that? It's folded over. Ah, you hit it with the spade, didn't he? Or with the new trowel, I think. Oh, that bad as well. You idiot, Phil. Yeah, well, that'll teach me. Don't dig too fast, but yeah, it looks to be. It could be. Could have some H to it though. It's folded over. Looks like it's got a little clasp at the end almost, but that might just be where it's broken. It could be maybe an old ear tag or something similar. You see here at the back where it's joined up. Let me give it a clean up and I'll see if we can get anything off of it. I'm going to get Dab to have a look, lads, because I'm not sure. We'll just ignore that big bit of scratch mark on it. I can't tell what this is.
What have you got?
Have a look.
Ooh.
There's a bit of age to it. Yeah, I've hit it with the trowel. We won't talk about that.
Is it?
I think it is an ear tag, but
Yeah,
I think
an old
ear tag maybe.
No. If that looks like it's hinged, look.
That's what I thought. Maybe like a clasp or
like
something.
It clasps over something. That could be squashed.
I'm tempted to open it, but I don't want to cause any damage. I might have to wait and
I think
do
that
some
could
research
have been
on
a little bit more curved and it clasps around something.
Yeah.
Is it decorated?
I don't think so.
Do you think it's cattle tag? I think that's a tiny little. Yeah, maybe it is a clasp. Yeah, unclear.
Interesting though.
Got some age to it.
Not bad for a first find.
No, not at all.
We'll take that. Right, well, stay tuned to the end where I see if I can find anything about it. Again, we don't talk about this. Absolutely not. It didn't happen. Wasn't there. Never seen that before. All right, time to fill in the hole. All right, ladies and gents. Right there, right in the centre, just about here, was where I just found that potentially clasp-like thing. I've walked all of 4 feet, and we got an even nicer signal, really. At the high 60s, I've gone all the way around it. It's not really changed too much. It has a little bit of a jump to it, but it's not something we're not going to dig. So let's have a look. Let's do a pinpoint. Oh, it sounds a bit bigger now. Let's have a look. Let's have a little dig. Oh, blimey, that was tough. Oh, that's some tough ground. I think this might be a bit of a lovely plug. Look at for the dryness. Look at that, absolutely spectacular. And what's better, we're out. We're in the plug, and it still sounds just as good. So this could be interesting. Let's see what the pinpointer says. Remember to wait for that extra beep. There it is. Oh. There it is, I can see it just on the edge of there. Interesting. It's not old, but it is an interesting shape. So what have we got? Alright, well, it's got nail holes, so definitely not ancient treasure. Looks like it was part of a pulley, maybe. Sorry, in the camera. Yeah, it looks like it might have been part of a pulley system, maybe. You've got a bit of iron on the edge there. Yeah, that's an interesting thing, isn't it? Interesting shape. If you know any more, do let me know in the comments. But I did a bit of research on that, but I don't think very old, maybe Victorian, so about 100 odd years old, I reckon. And yeah, I reckon it's part of some sort of rope pulley system, maybe. But yeah, interesting. On to the next one. Welcome back, folks. It's been about 10 minutes since my last signal. Walked a good ways up this field, and I've just come across another one. It's quite quiet at this field. Not even a lot of iron I'm picking up, at least on the line I'm on, but yeah, this is quite a nice turn. I've been all around it. It hasn't really changed from around 22 to 26, so yeah, let's give this one a dig. So far, 2 finds, 2 digs, should I say, 2 half decent finds, I'd say. Apologies for the sound of the planes going over as well. Yatton is fairly near to Bristol Airport, so we're right over the flight path here, so you may hear that in the background of some of the shots. Oh, another just beautiful plug. Yeah, we're not out yet. Let's move that out of the way. We're quite deep down, so let's get in with the pinpointer and see what there is to see. There it is. Oh, what's that? There it is. Oh, sorry, I'm not getting you in the shot here. Here it is. Stand that up. So, what have we got? Interesting. It's I think it's lead. It's very thin. Not seeing any discerning marks on it at all. Very interesting. It's got a shape to it, you know what I mean? Like, it's not... Normally when I find lead that's just offcuts, they're in weird shapes, so this is definitely lead bent. Yeah, it's definitely lead. Look how easy that bends. Right, I'll give it a little clean up and get back to you. Well, I've given it a bit of a scrub, but I think it is just a random piece of lead. So yeah, just a bit of lead, I think. Keep going. Right, ladies and gents. Not too far from the last thing. I kind of walked up a little bit further and I took a 90-degree turn, and I'm kind of following one of the furrows of this field, one of the old furrows from the old Ridge Furrow, and I've got a fairly decent signal here. If I can find it again, there it is. So I've been all around it and it's not really changed, between 80 and 70. Let's get a little pinpoint. I reckon we're about there. Let's see what the dirt has for us today. Very dry ground, this bit. This bit's even drier than the rest of it, I think. But so we do. Hopefully we can make a nice plug. Are we in the plug? Nope. Interesting. Interesting. Still sounds pretty high. Yeah, we're on. Okay, let's get this. Let's get you angled again. Won't mess up like last time. Just move that. Yeah, we're basically right on top of it, but we just need to go down a little bit further. So I will get the old trowel, and again, just try and stay away from the item. We do not want to hit it again. gently pull up some of the now loosened stone solid dirt. Could you bring it out with the hand then? Right, let's see what the sunpower says this time. We're still down there. We're still down there. Oh, see that? I don't know if we can make that out on the camera. There's a bit of movement there. I think it's, is that it? Here it is. It's an indiscriminate metal blob. I'm not really sure what to make of that, to be honest. The colour tells me it's got some age, but I could be wrong. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. We'll give it a quick brush. We'll see. Well, folks, giving it a bit of a rub and a clean. I haven't sprayed it with any water or anything, but it's coming up quite shiny. I think it's a bit of lead, but to what I'm not sure. My immediate guess, maybe a really old part of a horseshoe? I don't know. It's definitely got that kind of rounded kind of ness to it that you would expect, come on focus, you would expect to see from horseshoes and things like that. But obviously it's only a small little bit. Yeah, I'll have to do a little research, see if I can figure something out. It may end up just being big old blob. But yeah, interesting. Not a bad target yet. Let's hope it continues. Well, folks, I'm not far at all from the last mystery item I had, and I just heard a really nice signal down here. There's the hole. I thought I'd just dig it and we'll see what it comes up with. And yeah, it sounded really good for a very good bit of reason. Old tin can. It is quite old as well, to be fair, as far as tin cans go. But it's very flaky, so there's a lot of like flakes of it in the hole that I'm not able to get out. But yeah, while I was pulling this out, I noticed another signal with my pinpointer, and I thought, oh, it's just going to be more of the can, but it wasn't. It was this. Again, this is junk. It's an old nail, or part of a nail. It's all come apart, but yeah, just goes to show you sometimes get two finds in one hole. So always check your holes. And yeah, we'll see what we can get on the next one. Quits. Alright, it's been less than a minute since the double finds in one hole, double junk find should I say, and we got a nice another signal, about 40 odd. So yeah, let's see what this says. Oh, that's dry. Oh. See, I forgot to pinpoint it, and now I've missed it. So I think I need to make this. Oops! I need to make this hole a little bit bigger on this end, I reckon. My bad. get the plug out first, Phil, before you get overexcited. Yeah, we're in the plug. Alright. Let's see what we've got, if at all. Out comes the sun power. I see something shining actually, or is that just the dirt is so solid that it's shiny? I think it's just such solid dirt. I thought that was it. I don't think it is though. No, it's not. Right. We're on. Where are we? Did we fall out maybe? Oh. Seem to think we were out. But I don't. Oh. Where were we then? I just heard something. Bring you a bit closer so you can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, blimey. We were right near the surface, we were. We're in here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh, do you see it right there? Right there. Looks like a tiny little stud. Yep. Just a teeny weeny little stud from a pair of jeans or work trousers. Not super old. Yeah. Nice little target for, well, at least the dig wasn't too hard. As long as it's not hard to dig, I don't mind what we find. Tell me about the start of the club. So how did it all begin?
Right.
Where did it all come from?
So we started the experience days in about October, November 2024. We had the idea, and James and I had been detecting for about 3 years. Learned the way everyone does. You get a piece of kit, you don't know how to use it, you go on YouTube.
Yeah.
You might go to a club dig and ask someone, excuse me mate, can you tell me how it works? And then trial and error, you kind of make it up as you go along. Didn't know what we're doing. I used to run across the field. My swing was appalling. I even had when I had my mine lab, I had a process in my head. I thought, well, I'm just going to dig everything that's over 80 on a target ID. And for me, that seemed sensible. Why would I want to dig anything lower? So I was doing that for maybe 18 months until I realized I'd probably missed everything. Yeah. James and I were kind of at wit's end with it, really. But then we pulled ourselves together, started to pick up these skills. And to be fair, going on big club digs, we did meet a few people that gave us some pointers. Yeah. And then we thought, well, there's got to be a better way. Everyone coming into the hobby is doing the same thing as us and going through the same problems. So why don't we have an experience day where you come along, it's a try before you buy. You don't need any kit, we'll provide that in a prepared area where we can teach you every single skill you need. We do a lot of work on how to identify iron, because beginners will turn their machine on, keep iron off, because they think I don't want iron, and then they'll be digging iron all day long because big iron gives you a high tone as well as a low. We basically do all the basics and then we escalate, and we teach them all about the ethical side of it, how to dig decent plugs, really efficient target extraction, legalities, getting permissions, joining clubs, Treasure Act, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think that's a good point as well, because when I first started and when I came to you guys and did my experience day, one of the things before I'd come that was in my mind was, do I need a license to detect? Yeah. I've heard about permissions. How does one go about getting them? Yeah. Is there any kind of insurance, anything like that? Yeah. And so that stuff as well, to have someone who's been doing it for long enough that can give you that level of information, I found it so useful. So where can people go if they want to find out any more about?
So we're on, if you search for metal detecting experience days, we should be #1 on Google. If not, we're #2. We keep swapping over, but we're on first page. We're not the only ones that do it. We feel we're the only place that is a proper 8-hour course where you're not just put in the field with a club and borrow a detector. This is properly focused course. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, but the website's on #1 on Google.
Yeah, and what's the website?
Metal-detecting-experience-days.com.
I do remember when we did our experience day, I really enjoyed you put us on a trial, like a line of targets in the ground
A
ready
test
to
lane, yeah.
and to test us to see if we could
Yeah.
identify what it is based
Yeah.
purely on the sound. I thought that was really, really good.
Yeah.
It's a whole day, you know, it's an 8-hour experience.
Yeah.
You're getting essentially a one-stop shop for
Yeah.
how to get going and how
Yeah.
to start. And they don't have to bring anything with them, do
No.
they? You get all the equipment
All
provided.
provided.
And you still provide lunch? You used to do that? You
Still
still provide lunch? So,
and snacks.
so lunch and snacks,
feedback.
drinks and coffees and teas, if I remember
Absolutely.
correctly as well. So yeah, it was such a good day for us. So
Good.
it's really good to kind of have this quick chat with you.
That's a pleasure.
And to just kind of introduce all of 2 people that watch my videos.
And the rest,
at the
and the rest.
GVMD, but
its important point is that it doesn't end on that day, right? We can teach you the skills, but you've got to get the practice in. So we put on these practice digs because it's a non-judgmental, safe space for beginners to get together and help each other out, and we will keep supporting you all the way through your career.
So thank you very much for talking
You're
with us.
welcome.
Links will be in the description down below, guys. Check it out. Definitely well worth it.
Nice one.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank you very
Rob.
much, mate. Right, folks. First signal back after a bit of a water break and a shade break, and I thought when I found this one, I thought it was a washer. See what I mean? But if it is, it's quite old. We've got kind of a, I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get it on the camera as best I can, but there's like a ring in the middle of it. So it's like a greeny copper alloy ring with like a darker ring. Oh, it really doesn't, I don't think it can focus that well. I'm sure you'll see, oh, you can see a bit there, see that? Very interesting. So there probably is still a washer, it's just maybe a bit of an older one, but interesting nonetheless. Well, on to the next one. Right, well, here's an interesting one. So right there, oops, almost dropped my spade. Right there where the spade is where I just found that washer, or what looks like a washer. Right here, we've got a nice 70-ish. I've been all around it. It's not very deep either, so is it another washer? Literally right next to it. Let's find out together. There's some dogs going mad, these farmer dogs going mad in the distance. Yeah, one of the items I found from earlier this morning. I've dropped it. I don't know where it's gone. I know roughly the area it must be in, so I dropped it around near where we've set up our gazebos and, you know, our chairs and whatnot, so it must be around there, but I can't find it, so who knows. Right, we're still in the hole, but he's still getting a good sound, so let's get in with the old pinpointer and see what he says. Oh, the breeze. Strong breeze then, blimey. Strong breeze, playing overhead, just everything all at once. Right, here we go. Straight in. Still on the sideboard a little bit. Oh, there it is. Big old thing, whatever that is. What is that? Bit of old, yeah, a bit of old pipe, I think. Probably is linked to the washer that we've done. It's probably what it was on. It's quite thin. Yeah, I think it's just an old bit of copper pipe. Quite a big pipe that would have been as well, probably. Yeah, you're probably looking good size bit there, but yeah, nothing spectacular, I'm afraid. Well, onwards and upwards. Ladies and gents, we are back with another signal. We're not too far from where I just was, but we are a distance enough away, I don't think it's going to be connected. Gone all the way around. It's about 80. See what we get. The ground isn't as bad as I was expecting, at least not with this spade. This spade is just so good for this kind of stuff. Get again a nice plug and hopefully not too far to dig. We can get the plug to come out nicely. Ooh. We're not out. Look at that. Look at that for a hole underground. It's almost set your watch to that. Let's get the pinpointer out. There's the beep. Oh, I've got it set to the wrong setting. Not really liking the focus today. Oh dear, what's that? It's not more of that bloody pipe, is it? No. There's something. I think your boy missed quite badly on that one. Let's go from the top because I can't get a nice location on it. Oh, it's just fallen out. Just there. And it looks like just a bit of lead, I think. Potentially it could have been off of literally anything. We can see, actually, just there, it looks like where they poured it, that little sprue just there. Might be where they poured it into the mould. This could be a bit of throwaway of the thing they actually wanted. Yeah, not a bad little lead find. On to the next, I think. Back again, folks. Where did it go? There it is. Not a bad signal. It's quite a small target, I think. So we'll get quite high numbers, pretty much. So we'll see. I've gone around it. It's the same all the way around, pretty much. Dips a little bit here and there. So who knows? Might be junk. Might not be. Oh. Oh. Still down there. Right, let's go. Oh, what's that? Oh, sounds. Sorry, get you in the shot. I think right there. Something round. Don't see round on this channel very often, unless it's shotgun caps. I think we might have a coin. I think. Sorry, apologies. Oh. I think it is a coin, but it is very toasty. Let me give it a clean up, see if I can get anything off it, any detail off of it. Well, it's certainly a coin. It's our first coin of the day, probably our only. Cleaning it didn't really give me much. This side is all but ruined, I think. And then this side we have got, sorry, excuse my hands. We have got a face looking to the left. If you can just about make that out, looking to my left, our left. Don't know if you can see that in the light, but yeah. I'll see if I can do some research on it, see if I can figure out who it is. But yeah, it's a coin. We don't find many of them. So that is awesome. Hopefully there's more to come. Right, boys and girls, we have got yet another signal. I've come right down to the end of the field, right by the river. Used to have a footpath, or still kind of does have a long aging footpath right next to the river here. And I've got a 50 odd. Again, sounds like this all the way around. Ooh, don't forget to pinpoint it, Phil. It's very high up as well, so shouldn't be much to dig, which would be nice. Nice change of pace. Ugh. we go. Well, the fact that we're still in the hole tells me that I bloody missed. Let's have a look. Oh, there's something sticking out of the hole right there. Can you see that? What's this? What is this? Is this our find? It's round, whatever it is. Can't get it out though. It's jammed in there. Let's try and get rid of the... There you go, and it's moved. Woo! Would you look at that, folks? We've got a little button. And the hole is intact. Look at that. Wow. And wouldn't you know it, he's only gone and hit it with his spade. Just like the professionals do. I've only just caught it there. Let me have a little clean up of this and I'll get back to you. It doesn't want to focus on it, does it? Yeah. Right. I don't think I have hit this with my spade, actually. I think there's still a little bit of detail. Let's get you in the light. Apologies. There's not a lot of it left. Yeah. About there. Yeah, there's still a bit of detail on this, I think. Let me just get there. Yeah. So there's a little, let me turn it around. Some little markings. Just there, just above where my finger is there. Yeah, what an awesome thing. Do some more research on that and we'll find out what it is at the end. Cracking. Well guys, I am back in my car after a very long, warm day. But I think it was a really successful one. Found some really, really nice things, especially I think my star find might be that button that I found at the end of the video. But yeah, let's see what we found and if it was any good.